Good morning. Thursday Hatha Yoga class today will include a tie of some sort. So grab a piece of cloth, a yoga tie, or a belt, and we're going to go ahead and begin in a nice reclining position. So take Shavasana when you're ready. Have all the cushioning and whatever else you need for support and your yoga tie, as we mentioned. And take a little bit of time to breathe and just relax. Take deeper and deeper breaths. And continue deepening each breath till you get to that point where you're breathing your maximum breath. Go ahead and bend the legs. Bring the feet together. Open the knees. And continue very deep breath. And after a couple more rounds of deep breath, we'll gradually come back to knees to chest. Knees to chest. And if you like, gently rock, rolling around on your low back. You can also just be still, whatever works for you. And feet to the ground. Extend the right leg. Point the ankle and lift the leg, and then flex the foot and lower. And repeat. And when you've done about 3 of these, we're going to take the strap over the foot, stretch and invert the leg, lift through the heel and draw down through the toes. Steady breath. If your muscles feel tight, you can have the knees bent. And if you're able to deepen the stretch, you can lengthen both legs. And release the right leg all the way down. And bend the right leg in. Lift the left leg rhythmically about 3 rounds. Nice smooth flow. And then lifting the leg and sustaining the stretch. Remember your options. If you're feeling tight in your muscles, have both legs bent. Otherwise, lengthen through both legs, lengthen through the back of the neck, grounding in the shoulders. And release the left leg to the ground. And bend the knees into the chest. And rock on up. Switch to a nice hands and knees position. Take a little bow, hugging the arms in. Lift, and now roll the back once. And continue alternating. One roll and one bow. Nice and smooth all through the flow. Just enjoy warming up gradually. Hugging those arms in when you take your bow. And lifting the core when you're rolling your back. Lengthening to neutral, smooth. A couple more of each. Very good. Let's go ahead and take our first downward dog where you press into the legs, lift the hips high, tailbone tall, press forward and down into the hands. Just like the hamstring stretch, you could have the knees bending, but if you can lengthen through the legs, go ahead and practice like that. And breathe. Come to a neutral cat pose and then lift the knees and sustain a levitated cat. Push into the feet, squeezing the core. Push into the hands as well. All parts of the hands grounding. Feel how that strong pressure in the hands and feet is helping with the core, also your bone density. Good. And the knees down, lower all the way. Inhale, easy cobra. Exhale, lower. Inhale, again, easy cobra. This time lifting the hands and sending the arms back. And then exhale, lower. Inhale, basic locust. Exhale, release. Inhale, cobra, using the arms. Exhale, lower. This time, tuck the chin. Roll the cobra. Come on down. And use the core. Lift. And push into the legs. Downward dog. and child's pose. And come back to hands and knees. And exhale, lower to face down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, lower. Tuck the chin, inhale, roll to cobra. Exhale, release. Bring the hands to the low ribs and inhale, upward dog, lifting the thighs. Or you can just do neutral and then use the core and push into the legs, downward dog. Let's hold for a total of 5 deep breaths. So that should be a few more. Long breath. And knees down, take the right arm under the body and lay into it. Deep breath. Other side. Very good. Let's gradually come back to downward dog. And lift the right leg slowly, but as high as you can. Extended dog. And step just halfway up to a nice scissors stretch. Scissors pose. Relaxing down the back of the neck. Deep, deep breath. Transition back to downward dog. And lift the left leg high, slowly but deeply. And step halfway up. Scissors stretch, grounding through both feet, and releasing through the neck and shoulders as well. And hands forward, dog stretch. And knees down. Let's go ahead and turn to the side and walk or hop the feet apart. And then bring the hands to the hips and stand up with the core. Opening up the arms and the right foot, taking the back foot up a little bit, and then triangle pose. Try and have the top arm vertical. The bottom shoulder tends to stick in, but try and open it out, open across both sides of the chest. You start with the hand on the upper shin or even higher if you're less flexible. And if you cannot lose your form, you can reach low, but don't worry about that. Focus on the form and the breath first and let everything else follow. Very good. We'll push into the legs and come on up. Turn the back foot up. Open that left foot completely. Spread all the toes. Extend the arms. Extend the ribs. Take triangle. And if you can keep the form The shoulders and chest open, the body in line with the legs. You can hold lower, but it's really not important. So do it moderately as you need and breathe. Yeah, push into the legs. Come on up. And let's do the right foot again. Turning the back foot up. Pass through warrior two. And then take side angle. Elbow to thigh or touching the fingertips to the ground. Opening the chest. Strong back leg. Excuse me. Come on back to warrior two. And then relax the arms and legs. Turn the back foot up. Open the left foot. Warrior two to side angle. Keep the chest open. It'll tend to close down, but try and lift and open the chest. Back leg strong. Deep, deep breath. Come back to warrior two. Arms and legs relax. Centering the feet and hinge on down. And now we're back in the pyramid stretch. Try bringing the hands more forward and open up in the chest more. And then bring the hands closer to the shoulders and stand up tall. Open up in the right foot. Turn the back foot in. Start in triangle. And then take the top arm behind the back and rotate the chest open towards the sky more. Then bend the right knee above the ankle, side angle with arm behind the back. Pass through warrior two and switch to the left side. Turning the right foot toward the left foot a little bit and completely opening that left foot. Long arms and rib cage. Trikonasana. And then arm behind the back. Chest opens. Deep breath. Knee above the ankle. Side angles pose. Back leg strong. Warrior two. And relax the arms and legs. Centering the feet. Hinge on down. Pyramid. And go ahead and pop on it. Bring the feet a little closer, open the toes, and take Devi Asana. Bending the knees, hold the knees, or if you have some hip pain, hold and push down on the glutes. Otherwise, arms up. Sit low with deep breath. Very good. And then standing up nice and tall. Slowly bring the feet together. And gradually come back to the top of the mat. Feet parallel. And take a chair pose. And plank pose. 2 more breaths. Yeah, knees down, lower all the way. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, release. Inhale, roll to cobra. Exhale, lower. Use the core and lift. Child's pose. And just relax. And come on up to sitting. And if sitting on the heels doesn't feel good on your knees, sit differently. But do sit tall and take a nice twist to the right. Another side. Come back to center. Big step up with the right foot. Knee above ankle. And work on lifting the chest. Take the right hand to the knee and twist. And come on back down. Downward dog. And let's come back to a nice relaxed child. Come on up to sitting or kneeling. And a big step up with the left foot. Maybe step twice if you need. Knee above ankle. When you're ready, twist to the left, using the hand on the thigh for some leverage. But don't tense up in the shoulders. The heads of the shoulders should be low, and the front of the shoulders a little bit rolling back. And breathe as you twist, enjoying the stretch. And come on down. Let's go ahead and take downward dog. Slowly but deeply lift the right leg high. And step halfway up to scissors pose, Parsvottanasana. Stretch here, or work on lifting the chest, rotating the left hand to the left. Maybe use a block if you have one. And take rotated triangle. Exhale, come on down. Downward dog. And lift the left leg slowly but very deeply. And step up. And take scissors pose or Parsvottanasana. And work on lifting the chest. Use extra height like fingertips, blocks, or both. And then twist with the left arm up. You're welcome to hold the low back if you need as well. Stay with the breath. And exhale, unwind. Downward dog. And let's go ahead and bring the right knee forward for a swan stretch. Now, swan can be hard on some people's knees, so you're welcome to do a lizard or a square or a cradle stretch instead. We're going to do a forward bend. So first option is being on the elbows. You can also lay all the way down, forehead to ground. But if you want to try a twist with the hands in prayer, then we can continue with that theme of twisting. And it goes very deep into the hips. So only do this if you know you can do it on both sides and it feels good while you maintain your breath. And come on back to center. Take a moment or two lifting. Feel the chest open. Take one wave. And downward dog. Left side swan pose. And work on lifting the chest. And we're going to go ahead and take our forward bend. If you need to modify the first side, then preferably you do the same on both sides. Start with the basic forward bend on the elbows. You can lay flat, forehead to ground, arms more extended, or add a twist to go really deep into the side of the hip while stretching the spine and shoulders. Maintain the breath, and if you can't maintain the breath, do the physical practice less far and go more intensely into the breathing, the commitment to breathing. And when you're ready, come back to center. Let's take a couple of breaths in the lift, lifting and opening in the chest. And we'll make one wave and come back to downward dog. And inhale, plank. Breathe and hold. Good. Let's put the knees down and then setting the elbows down. We'll do plank on the elbows. Legs way back, make it very long and drop the hips so they're level with the shoulders. You can do Sphinx earlier, otherwise we'll hold the plank. Good. Take plank and work on lifting the chest. Deep breath. And reach back through the feet. And if you like, lengthen the arms and open up in the chest more. Deep, deep breath. Exhale, release. Let's try the left arm under the head and take a thigh stretch on the right side. And switching sides. And release from that stretch. Place the hands a little higher and wider than the shoulders. And now take a cobra and sustain. If you want to go back to the Sphinx, that's perfectly fine. Otherwise, enjoy opening up in the chest as you sustain the cobra. Keep the shoulders low and the neck nice and neutral. Deep, deep breath. And let's take 2 more rounds. Long breath. Take your time with it and really savor the exhale. And come on down. Use the core and lift. Come back to a nice long plank. and then downward dog. Transition to sitting where you kneel down and bring the legs out from under, hips back. Arms lift, sit in Dandasana. You can have a cushion under the hips if you need. Otherwise, sitting tall with active legs, open chest and shoulders. Very clear, steady gaze, deep breath. And then taking a nice forward bend. If you can't reach the feet, just hold the legs. You're also welcome to bend the knees. Otherwise, the legs are lengthening, you draw the sitting bones back, the spine is lengthening. You want to reach up and forward with the sternum. And when you start to develop a crease connection between the lower and upper body, you release a little more into the fold. Good. Release that forward bend. Part the legs a little bit. Roll the right thigh and keep sitting tall. And roll the left leg. Keep sitting tall. Very good. And then we can sit cross-legged. Really nice and relaxed in the hips. Grab your strap. And take a big chest stretch. Arms stretch back and over. And let's do that 2 more times. If you feel really tight, go wider with your strap. And if you want a deeper stretch, you can cinch up a little bit more. And when you're ready, we'll go ahead and bring the arms back, sitting bones back, and hold that stretch. Releasing the strap. And sit tall. Lengthen through the spine. Close the eyes. And take 5 deep breaths with the eyes closed. When you're ready, come on back to the body and switch which leg is in front. Take a nice side bend. Not even trying too hard, just enjoying, relaxing. Other side. Come back to center. Tuck your chin, but really lift the chest and just roll the neck out a couple times. Chin to chest. Really lift the chest. And then come back to neutral with the head. And again, we're going to close the eyes for about 5 breaths, a minute or two here, just for some quiet time. You come back to the body. Let's go ahead and adjust to a reclined position. Take knees to chest. And again, reclined butterfly. Feet down, feet together, knees open, arms open, or you could breathe into the hands, place it in the solar plex. You might like to have them under the head too. Wherever you arrange your arms, make sure you feel very relaxed and enjoy the earth below you supporting the pose. And knees lift. Exhale, knees to chest. And take the arms open, legs to the left, body twist right. Ground deeply through both shoulders. And enjoy stretching through the spine and the side of the hip. When ready, switch sides. Apply all the alignments. Use your slow, smooth exhale to relax further into the stretch. If you feel tighter on this side, you go a little longer. If you feel equal, you can release when it's been about 5 breaths. If you feel really loose, you can take Shavasana early. But that is the next pose, our deep relaxation. So you release to that whenever you're ready. Take Shavasana. Take time to let the deep, complete breath segue into a soft, effortless breath. The body, mind, and emotions takes on this soft, effortless quality as well. Letting go into the flow as we hold. When you're ready, deepen the breath. And come on back to knees to chest. From knees to chest, rise and take a comfortable seat. Then we'll close class with a clearing breath and 3 ohms. Breathe in through the nose. Let it out with the exhale. And then inhaling. Namaste. All right. Thank you very much, everyone. This has been our Thursday Hatha Yoga class, which we have every Thursday, 10:30 Pacific Standard Time. We're doing vinyasa on Saturday, and I've got some extra classes coming up in the near future. So classes are for donation. You can click the links below for Venmo, PayPal. Send me an email if you want to get my address to mail me a check. Some people like to do it the old-fashioned way, and that's a-okay with me. If you can't make a donation, then share the link with your friends, subscribe and hit the notification bell, leave a comment. That's awesome. Like, click. All these things really help build the channel. They help me and my family a lot. So I'll continue helping the community and we'll help each other. Thank you so much. Remember to take deep breaths even when you're not practicing yoga. Drink lots of water. One of my secrets is I have a 32-ounce mason jar and I can keep track. I don't necessarily drink it all at once, but I fill it up and I hold myself accountable to drink it all. And then I do it again. If it's normal conditions, I drink 2 of those. And if it's hot, then I'll drink 3 or more. So anyway, best wishes. I will see you soon and look forward to the next time. Ciao.